thoughts when you found out you were selected for this year's Hall of Fame?
Excitement. I know that it's an honor to be, inducted and to be nominated and to be considered, and then finally for someone to call you and say, "Hey, guess what? Congratulations! You're going to be inducted into the University of Evansville Hall of Fame." So it's quite an honor.
What were some of the things you felt that you learned either through coaches, classes that you were really able to take and use to be successful?
Well, I guess probably the fact that if you set your mind to anything, you can do it. When I arrived here on the campus of the University of Evansville, I had really good feelings about the university the first day I was here, and I just felt like that it was going to fit with me, my personality, what I had aspirations to do educationally, then of course from a sports perspective. So I felt like it was a really good fit for me, and it all worked out, needless to say, pretty well.
What were your thoughts when you got that call saying you were going into the Hall of Fame this year?
Well, I was greatly humbled and surprised. In fact, I told my wife, I said, I wonder if it's a truth, because I was one of the things I had not ever expected. But I'm greatly honored and to have this opportunity to be with such an outstanding group of people.
What did you take from UE that you've really been able to apply since you graduated?
Well, I think without a doubt, the University of Evansville prepared me as far as for my academics as well as any place you could ever hope to be. When I came out of school, I was very confident in what I was teaching and the way that I was to teach, and I think that the connection of the people here have just grown over the years. You've always had a resource to come to, and people are always willing to help, and it's a very family type situation.
What are your thoughts about being selected in this year's Hall of Fame?
Oh, I'm really considered an honor. I've been hoping that this would happen for a long time, and it finally has. And I guess it's probably more important to me now that I'm older than I was when I was playing here at the University of Evansville, which was Evansville College at that time. It's quite an honor.
What were some of the things you learned over the time of your playing days here that you've really been able to apply since you graduated?
Well, of course, I went into coaching and teaching, and I learned a lot from A-Rad McCutcheon, and many of the fundamentals and techniques and philosophy that A-Rad McCutcheon had. I learned from him, and I applied many of those in my own coaching career, which was really quite helpful for me.
So what were your thoughts about when you found out you got the call that you were going into the Hall of Fame this year?
It was quite an honor. It was definitely something I had to read twice because I wasn't sure if it was really me. But with the people that I was inducted with, it's amazing to be compared to any of their achievements as well.
What did you take away from your career here and your time at UE that you've really been able to use since you've graduated?
I think that Mick really tried to instill the team concept as a family, and I think that is something that I've always emphasized with my teams, and the unity is a big deal, and putting differences aside to achieve a common goal. I think those are the biggest things.